şavkada pes hayat ne gül digen nuruz muhabbet hem ilahlıdi yürekten kül digen nuruz yeni hayat başlaydılar nuruz bahar adılar nuruz gelip güldüğümce ümit bilen menzil tamam ötleşer yiğit şavkada pes hayat bulmak kalıplaşar yiğit işarma kadar pes.
But there's a lot of people from Southern California that come out, and this year we're trying to send over some students as well to San Francisco. This is Irade Kashgary, and I am 29 years old.
You're the co-founder of...
And I am the co-founder of Unacaren Education Uyghur program. But they do a 2-week summer program in Northern California, Northern Virginia. So, yeah.
I was chatting to some guy.
Gezit. Captain. Eat.
Horse.
Dog.
It's dog.
Yağmurda tulay yitip da atlagan.
The school officially started in February 2017, and when we started we had 2 classrooms, 2 teachers, and about 20 students, so 10 students per classroom, and it was immediate like community members that are like always participating and have been participating for years, but over time it began to grow, and you'll see actually a lot of the times Uyghur school, the first people to participate are people who are very politically involved, but as time has grown it's actually become more of a community thing, and we try to keep ourselves very non-political and keep it much more focused on the education and preservation of the language. As the situation worsens back home, you'll actually see more people kind of looking to connect more with their culture and become, you know, like have their kids learn about being Uyghur and have the Uyghur language maintained, because now they don't even have, you know, cousins and aunts and uncles to really have a conversation with to keep the language alive. After college, in 2016, I came back home and felt like something was missing. On top of the fact that we had completely lost touch at that point with our family back home, as well as the majority of the community, and there had been word about the fact that people were disappearing, that schools were becoming completely Chinese, and that there was no Uyghur allowed in schools anymore or being taught. Uyghurcha was no longer being taught, and there was a lot of news coming out on books being burned, some of our historical books being burned, some of our language books being burned, and essentially our language slowly disappearing.
For the Uyghurs in the diaspora, the Uyghur language is very important because there is not a big community for them to communicate each other. So this is the only place in this area for Uyghurs to communicate each other so that they can learn this language much better. It is happening genocide for Uyghur people in our East Turkestan. The Uyghur language is forbidden there also, so we try to keep our language by all means if we can do.